This is Awesome St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
This Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop Convention and Ranger Stop and Pop. Have you ever wanted to see all your favorite Power Rangers together in one epic convention? Go to Ranger Stop! Ranger Stop and Pop! August 27th to the 29th, 2021! Atlanta, Georgia! Ranger Stop 8! November 11th to the 14th! Orlando, Florida! Get your tickets now! Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
You know, I gotta say,
we live in a wonder world. Come and ride, come and ride. Matt is running everywhere. Come and ride, come and ride.
You know, I gotta say, honestly, I am pleasantly surprised that we didn't hear Thomas say this in brightest day and blackest night. No.
Yeah,
you do it.
In fearful day, in raging nights, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost in war of light, look up to the stars, for hope burns bright.
No. Wouldn't it be like Kamen Rider's Light or something like that?
Yeah, like.
Okay, we need to make a jingle for Kamen Rider. Let's see. In brightest day and blackest night, no.
Wow.
No. Okay, no. Shut up. In the dull with. In brightest day and burning skies, no evil book shall escape my sight. Let those who worship the Omniforce beware my power. Kamen Rider's light.
I think you need to rehearse it a little bit.
You shut up! You didn't come up with this on the spot, okay? You want to do a song? You want to do a song?
I came up with my own English version of the Indigo Oath on the spot. So
hey, and I came with the Green Lantern version on the spot as well, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with shining hearts that are so pure, tainted souls we wish to cure.
Meanwhile, all Solomon's is Omniforce. Give me pictures of Spider-Man. Omniforce.
Yeah, while Disaster is mine. Hey, wait, didn't I get the Caliber sword a while back? Mine.
Okay, so Disaster is back to being he was never a baby face. He was always a heel. But anyways, guys, welcome back to the Rider Time podcast. I'm Leo. This is Mike. We are the Rider Time Bros and Shin my boys. And today, wherever you're watching this episode, live on Twitch, live on YouTube or Facebook, or watch a recording later on, we are back with reviewing episode 38 of Kamen Rider Saber, the Galactic Saber that unifies the holy swords. And I gotta admit, it's pretty damn good. Better than the last two episodes we've had. Don't get me wrong.
This
episode
gave me Digimon vibes.
This was Digimon. This was Kamen Rider Digimon. Okay, this is as close to Digimon that Kamen Rider has ever gotten, considering the fact that when freaking Rentaro goes Super Saiyan 3 with what do you call it? Primitive Dragon, King Lion, when he transforms into a lion.
Yeah.
This is the second
Metal Garurumon.
Metal Garurumon. This is the second closest thing we've gotten to Digimon. Mm-hmm. Except potentially Toma just went Ultra Instinct. I don't know. We don't know how many episodes we have left, because at this point we still have Disaster and Storius in the shadows doing shadowy sus things.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, I don't know how this season could go on for more than 46 episodes, because like at this point I feel like
they're wrapping it up.
Like all you have left is just like practically one more battle with Master Logos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do like a quick 2-episode run with Disaster, and then all you got left is Storius. Or vice versa. It'd be weird if Disaster is the last villain instead of Storius.
If they did that, where are they? In the words of a good man, lazy booking. There you go.
Look, man, I don't think it's impossible. I just think that it just would be kind of
stupid,
poorly developed. Like
if you are telling me that Disaster would be the final boss, like if I hear actual final boss music when Disaster is fighting everyone in Kamen Rider,
look, the only way it won't be lazy booking for him to be the final villain is if he's literally going to be there and just literally the last episode, like they wrap up the story in the penultimate episode, like they do with some of the other seasons that we've seen in the past. And
like
then the last episode, no. 0-1, they pretty much wrapped it up in the final episode.
Kind of, because you still have the movie. I know,
but they still wrapped up the main story in the last episode. But there are other seasons where they wrapped up the story in the penultimate episode, like Kuga, and then and then the last episode, there's just like one-off villain for the main character to fight, just to like wrap it up to say it's like, yeah, I beat the main boss, but my job isn't over.
Job's not finished.
I feel like that's the only way they could possibly make Disaster the last baddie and not make it look stupid.
Yeah, because again, Storius is in the shadows doing something, and clearly because he told Disaster to don't do a damn thing, and he got Kamen Rider Phoenix's sword. So yeah,
because I can't see Disaster pulling off Castlevania season 4. Just saying.
I don't know what's to happen in season 4.
I'm not going to say what happens, but I'm saying that like it takes a very specific kind of villain to be the last villain and be grandiose, and Disaster just doesn't show that to me.
Okay. Overall, this is a good episode. There are some things I do have issues with, but this is a good episode.
Yep.
What about you?
Yeah, this episode is pretty good. Still not a fan of the Shindais. I think the booking is still pretty damn lazy, all things considered. It's like honestly, when I had 10th grade biology, my biology teacher used the Power Rangers Megazord transformation as a way of explaining monomers versus polymers, and then he made a joke about how the Megazord is racist because of like the Mastodon head. I feel like the Shindai siblings are the Mastodon head in that scenario, where it's like you're in the squad, but you're not in the squad.
No, I feel you on that. All I have to say is, with the Shindais, the whole subplot of the Shindais, that's all I have to do. Let's get started.
Honestly, if the Shindais just did not talk in the entire episode, I would not hate him as much this episode.
They make no sense. Okay, let's just get started. Let's just get started. So, previously on Kamen Rider Z, everyone's looking at what's going on in Japan. The last episode, during the fight, Kamen Rider Solomon, or Kamen Rider Cell. Let's just call him Kamen Rider Perfect Cell.
Yes, Kamen Rider Mr. Perfect Cell, because this is the part where Goku blew himself up and he just straight up came back.
Pretty much, Kamen Rider Perfect Cell. At this point, the books he threw in the air around the U.S., the U.K., Japan, and every other stock footage that they had used for the last episode is sucking all of the cities up. Right? Meanwhile, we have Kamen Rider Phoenix, who's just looking to be or not to be. Yes, unlimited destruction. So then everyone's like, okay, so clearly Kento is trying to babyface turn. Toma, you gotta talk to him for at least one last time. We will deal with Solomon because we know Solomon's not dead. Okay? Isaac isn't dead. We will take care of it, right? You go and you try to get your homie back. So we get to Toma talking to Kento. Oh, by the way, Shin dies. Get to the Shin dies real quick. Just get to them real quick. Hold on. Get to the Shin dies. These fools. These because I can't, because I fear we'll get demonetized. Yeah. Show it again.
Just to make it real quick. It's time to fulfill the final order, and then Disaster is like, I sense a disturbance in the force. It feels as though Venom won't get a third installment. And the She-Knights are like, well, time to go save the world.
Even though we clearly caused it, we helped cause the destruction of Earth. Again, I want people who keep it. Okay, I just want to say this right now. Mike, excuse yourself real quick. I'm not saying zoom in on me or anything like that. That's for Power Rangers. For people who don't, no, I didn't say zoom in. For the people who still need to know, I do not know too much about Kamen Rider because of the fact that this 01, Kuga, and Dragon Knight, and currently Kamen Rider Agito, because I'm watching it during the time of us watching Saber. I don't know too much about Kamen Rider and the writing they do. All I know from the knowledge that Mike has given me from the 6 years of friendship that we have had is that Decade's awful. A decade is trash because of its trash ending. 7 years. Decade's ending is garbage. Ghost sucks from what you tell me. And Kamen Rider Decade is pretty much the Tommy Oliver of Kamen Rider. Those are the only things I can go off. Oh, and also Kamen Rider Shin. You want to know how you can get your friend to not trip out and be a good guy? Hey! You know what you need to do? You should
slake his thirst.
You should slay him. There you go.
Yeah. Slay his thirst. Sprite. When did we become the Biopunk soda?
Anyways, so other than that, I don't know if anyone could tell me if the Shindai's plot is, if anyone's subplot is worse than the Shindai's, because at this point, again, they help cause all the crap that has happened in the last couple of episodes. They kidnapped Luna, threatened to murder a child, gave said child to weirdo villain, who's actually really good. One stage right now, Isaac is actually a pretty good villain. And they're like, are you still Master Logos? Good, you're not. Then we can fight you.
I'll say this.
What?
I'll say this, though. I remember watching like around episode 40, like 40 to 42 ballpark of Hibiki. That last 1/3 of Hibiki made me angry.
Okay. I once again, I'm gonna forever go on my Shindai rant. When anyone tells me what's one of the weakest subplots of Kamen Rider, Shindai's will always come up. No offense to the actor who plays Rio and the actress who plays Reika, because clearly, hey, half Filipino, hey, you awesome. Other dude, bro, you are cool. You got one of the coolest powers in the show. No offense to the actors and actresses, y'all have kicked ass when it comes to your roles. Sorry, YouTube, but the writing for your characters, which is not your fault, Could have been better. It could have been better. This is being
Actually,
nice.
You know what? I
this
like
could have been better.
honestly, Reika's writing was a lot better back when she was like
Reika's writing when she was a full heel.
Like when she was full heel, her writing was better. But like when she decided to try to turn babyface, I'm down for that. Just write it well. They did not write that well. Like that is like, I want Reika to be a good guy because we
want a good redemption, like in the same way where Guy is. Where again, I am not unapologetic when I say that the Guy's babyface turn at the start of the arc, the Kamen Rider arc, of a storyline in 01 was weak. But going forward was better because no one trusted him. If they had done the exact same treatment to Reika, where she babyface turns, but no one trusts her, with maybe like Sophie and May, because you gotta ride with your sisters, then fine, perfect, that's cool with me. But big brother, I need your help. No, hell no. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. We're gonna be here for a while criticizing the Shindai story plot. Let's get back into it. So, Toma gets to Kento.
Wait.
Oh yeah, fight. You tackle this real quick.
Yeah. So the four writers, Tetsuo, Ogami, Rintaro, and Yuri, go confront Master Logo. So he's like, "Hey, remember my recipe on how to cook evil sushi?" And then they're like, "No, because we got a recipe for saving the world." And God damn it, I love these guys. I love this.
Yeah.
But like two things that this show consistently gets right is the special effects and the choreography. Because I just love this. Like, okay, it's like it was weird for me at first that they had like a whole sequence in the beginning of the show, but like now that their like transformations are like real world interacting, I love it. So
now I got this.
Okay.
So Toma looking very spiffy in pink and bubblegum pink and the other thing he has on now.
He's not pink. He's light red. Shout outs to TG Omega.
So he confronts Kento one last time because Kento is still crawling in his skin and listening to Panic at the Disco for some weird reason. So he's
Stop erasing yourself because we all know what you've done.
And listening to 30 Seconds to Mars. Anyways, so he talks to Kento one more.
Be in Morbius, and thank you for reminding me.
Hey, okay, off topic. The little things with him and Denzel Washington and homeboy from who played Freddie Mercury. Good movie. Watch it, dude. Just watch it. I swear.
No. He was pretty decent in Requiem for a Dream and playing.
You're talking about the fact that he's playing one of your favorite Marvel characters. I get it.
Yeah, and he was pretty decent as Angel Face in Fight Club, which we do not talk about.
Okay,
but
okay, stop. We're going on tangent. So Toma and Kento talk, and Toma's like, "Listen, dog." And he's like, "I need your help. We need your help. We can change the future. Do you see all our homies? All of our homies, fam. All of our homies are fighting right now, and the only one strong enough to probably beat freaking Solomon is Rintaro because he reached Super Saiyan God. Okay, he reached Super Saiyan God. I'm trying to reach Ultra Instinct right now, big dog. Okay, and the Shindais, they over here being trash like Hawkeye up until Endgame. We need your help, man. He's like, but the future, man, screw the future. I ain't gonna die. Just as long as you
here's
grow a pair and work with me.
Here's the space stone. Here's the reality stone. Here's the power stone. Here's the mind stone. Snap right to it.
And here's the sword that May deserves. May has earned it. I'm gonna get to that later. The sword that May has earned from Jump Street.
I'm still angry about this. But anyway, so the four of them try to attack together, and it does absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, thankfully, Ren shows up to help in the effort.
You mean Krillin?
Yes, and And Disaster's like, wait, this isn't part of the script. You're supposed to be brooding. You're supposed to be whining like Chris O'Donnell. And honestly, and he does whine a little bit while fighting Solomon, so it still works. But then here comes a new challenger.
A new challenger.
Yeah, so the Shindais want the smoke
and rain. Hey, we're making more comic references.
They want the smoke. They're gonna make it rain, and it's all gonna get ruined
by Phoenix.
Yes, just like Mortal Kombat Apocalypse.
I know what you just did. Shut up. But anyways, no. So Rio and Reika pull up and are fighting Isaac. Then Kamen Phoenix shows up, and next thing you know, him and Toma get into it, and it is pretty much Thanos and Doctor Strange talking.
Meanwhile,
so Navi teleports Kento into the spirit realm where we find Kento's daddy. And Kento's daddy tells him, "I'm sorry, son." He's like, "Is that why you brought me here, Dad?" And he's like, "No." And he pulled in and hugged him. And you know what? You know what I was hearing the entire time during this entire scene?
Daddy wasn't there. Take me to the fair. Change my underwear. He seems Daddy never cares. Daddy wasn't there. Daddy wasn't there, ladies and gentlemen.
So Kento's dad apologizes. He's like, "Listen, son, Toma's right. You got to grow up hair. You like grow the hell up, son. This was grow up. They need you. I need you. I was wrong. Go out there and you be the best damn swordsman you can be," essentially. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, now we get to Toma and Phoenix. So Toma and Phoenix, they have a dispute, and he's like, and Toma straight up tells him, "Listen, just because your wife and your son are dead doesn't mean that you can be a straight up butthole. Okay, you are like all the decisions you made were on your own. So don't tell me that humans suck and your people are cool while you're one of the big reasons why all this is happening. Accountability, Phoenix." And he's like, accountability. With
great power comes great responsibility.
You dare challenge me? Who's the master? And so while Toma's fighting Phoenix, freaking Solomon is trying to become Sephiroth. He is throwing astral hellstorms. He is throwing judgment cuts like he's Virgil, taking out all the other writers.
He's trying to use Kotal Khan's fatality.
Toma manages to defeat. Toma gets washed by Phoenix, but then Shonen Jump moment number 25.
I really don't appreciate how Reika's right there on the floor next to Tetsuo, like she's part of the squad. It's like you act like you're in the squad, but you're not in the squad. Go away, Mastodon head. Reika, you are the Mastodon head of this Megazord. Go away.
Toma has a Shonen Jump moment. And straight up tells him again, "You ain't nothing. You like your wife's trash, your dad's your wife's trash, your son's trash, and you's washed. And you was washed." And
he beats him using his regular Brave Dragon form.
This was the precursor to Ultra Instinct. Yeah. Phoenix is like, now I realize what it's like to be human, or something like that. And he looks dead at May. He looks straight into May's eyes when he says this. It's like, well, whatever happens.
Wait. Yeah. He was like, "Hey, is it too late to get those Bonnet premium pins?"
He looks into May's eyes.
Yes, that was a Loki reference.
He looks into May's eyes and disappears. Like, well, whoever wins, I guess they the winner, or something like that. and he disappears with his sword stuck in the ground. Chekhov's gun. So then Solomon's like, oh, that's cute. You beat him. You made your little Shonen Jump speech, but keep in mind, I'm the bad guy here. And then Kento shows up.
And then he summons a giant version of his sword.
Yes, and he's about to slash on Kento. Kento stops him. No, on Toma. Toma stops him. Then Kento pulls up with both Caliber and a Espada in a scene that looks like some straight out Final Fantasy X's opening cinematic. Oh, and also he's holding Phoenix's sword as well. Toma's holding Phoenix's sword. So everyone in mom.
This is a rise up moment. This is a rise up moment. Star change.
Take it from here, Mike. Go ahead.
Story orange. Okami brew. Okay, but yeah, everyone rises up and they all like gather the power of their swords, like it's the final boss cutscene from Sonic Heroes when they gather the 7 Chaos Emeralds and all of the other 9 characters gather around Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Yeah, and then all of their swords fly up into the sky, turning into a rider slash, and then they basically alchemically create a new sword. The sword of Cosmos. And a new page is written into the book that May was holding. And yes, I got the screenshot at just the perfect moment that you could actually see the page. I am so proud of myself for making the screenshot. Like, you have no idea how much timing it took to get it.
I just want to say this before we get into Ultra Instinct. This was a straight up Sonic moment. You are not lying. All the swords represent the Chaos Emeralds at this point. The Chaos Emeralds, the Infinity Stones, the one scene from Kingdom Hearts 3. And Dagger Boy, if you're watching this, yes, I am referencing Kingdom Hearts 3 for the first time on Kamen Rider. The scene from Kingdom Hearts 3 where all the swords Keyblades that Sora is using.
We've made since episode 8.
Yes, where all the Keyblades represent all the fans who play that stupid Kingdom Hearts mobile game where, oh, you have to play the mobile game, understand? Like, yeah, I'm using that reference.
Yeah. So Toma draws the new Cosmic Saber and uses it with Brave Dragon, and oh my god, Chaos Emerald moment. What's it called? Brave Dragon Mon, Warp Digivolve 2. Cross Brave Dragon Mon. Yes, he's in this mega form, and as you all know, anyone who knows hardcore knows Digimon is that mega evolutions are the final forms, but there's 3 stages within that final evolution. So this is my final form, but it's not the last final form.
So technically, we're not Ultra Instinct yet. We're like Super Saiyan God level 2.
No. This is basically imperfect Ultra Instinct. Like while he's fighting Kefla.
I was gonna say it's Super Saiyan God level 2, but also with Kaioken. Oh, you mean Berserk mode?
No. There is a Super Saiyan Blue 2 form, but the thing is, Goku never used it. Only Vegeta
did. Okay,
yeah.
but Goku did use Super Kaioken with Super Saiyan God level 2.
No. He used Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20.
I'm calling Super Saiyan
red and blue in order to fight Hit in the tournament of Unifies.
Okay, but here's the thing. I call Super Saiyan Blue Super Saiyan God level 2.
But it's not. See, Super Saiyan God is regular Goku in his God form. Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan in his God form. Super Saiyan 1 in his God form.
I'm done. This is why I can't watch Super.
This is why in the original Resurrection F movie they called it Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
That's stupid. And I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan. That is stupid. Okay, finish up the show. Finish up the show, Mike. Go ahead.
Miss GT.
Screw you. Finish up the show.
Okay. But yes. So by using the power of the Cosmic Saber, he can draw on the powers of the other 10 swords. And he's able to create constructs of them. See, they're holding their own swords, but he also has construct forms of their swords, and he's able to send them all throughout the world, like the Christmas episode of Kyoruger, and have like constructs of all the other riders destroy the other books, just like in Kyoruger Christmas episode. And then of course
Daybreak.
Night turns to daybreak. And on the 7th day, mankind rested, but not in peace, because Shao Kahn was defeated in Mortal Kombat. But no. But you gotta have Mortal Kombat 4. So he summons a bunch of mechanized versions of his sword. I can't remember what it's called.
The King Arthur Megazords.
No. I'm talking about like the Solomon's version. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. But by using the powers of the other riders, he's able to use Gekido and Ikazuchi to destroy these two, and then he uses Kenzan's Shuriken sword in order to fight these ones in the skies, and then finish them off with Suzune's giant blast attack. And then when a bunch of them try to surround him, he managed to use sword dance with his sword, and it's super effective. Look, he's doing sword dance, just like in Pokemon.
No. He just washed them like Amine washed the Guardians of the Globe.
Oh, look, I hate you for making that reference.
Think, Mike, think. I'm just glad I could finally say and make this reference now that you finally watched Invincible.
Okay, 2 episodes in, I already hated Amber.
Oh, no, Amber's awful. Amber's one of the worst characters.
And then when I saw episode 7, I'm like, yeah, I called it.
She is toxic, but we'll review Invincible at a later date. Finish up.
Okay. Anyways, so the other writers celebrate, and even Tetsuo is like, "Hey, mind if I see your sword?" Oh, wait, hold on. I want to go back a little bit. Oh yeah, so like right here, like back here, when he does summon his new sword, Tetsuo's like, "My sword smithing blood is on fire." He has a hard on for steel, and he's like, let me touch your sword. He's like, no, the sword's not for yours to touch. But of course, Ren decides to walk off like an emo brat. Kento,
he's not crawling his skin.
Kento kind of walks off. These two definitely walk off, and I'm like,
who cares?
Who cares? Like who cares about this? I mean, it'd be nice if Reika stayed at least. Like maybe like the writers could redeem her character.
I'll just say this: if they were to make a Kamen Rider V Cinema movie where they actually give us a redemption arc of the Shindais, I will watch it and I'll be okay with it. And in retrospect, I won't have to make fun of them no more. But until then, we're gonna keep making fun of them.
But also, I wish they didn't have to resort to the V Cinema just to redeem him, though.
I mean, okay, hold up, because they kind of did that with Guy when they did the Kamen Rider XA versus 01 crossover. They kind of did that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was pretty satisfied with where his character was with just the show's run.
And the movie?
Yeah, but in the movie, like that was a bonus. It's like here's what's happening. Here's confirmation.
Okay,
but this isn't happening in the show, so like, why should I even care about the confirmation?
Because V Cinemas, Bandai wants your money.
Yeah. But while everyone's celebrating, someone grabs the Sword of Ruin.
Uh-oh.
And we all know who that is. Which by the way begs the question: Didn't Disaster take the Caliber sword like back in episode 15?
No, because Caliber came back.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm saying, but didn't he take the sword though?
No, because Caliber's spirit was still in the sword, and he came back and took the sword back from Disaster before the episode even began.
When did this happen?
In the next episode where what you call it, Toma fought Caliber in the Wonder World.
No, that's the episode.
Oh no. Yeah, it was the episode after. It was the episode following.
Wait, so he lost
I know.
While in the episode Yuri was introduced.
This is what happened. The part where Toma reached Super Saiyan level 3 and sliced the book and sliced Caliber and stuff like that, and we thought he killed him initially.
Yeah.
The next episode, which is when they fought Storius, Legenio, and Zuos in their human forms, and they were getting washed. That was that episode.
That was the episode where Toma defeated Caliber inside the table of contents.
Yeah, the disaster did that before that episode.
No. He did it at that episode.
No, yeah, okay. He did it in the episode. He did it.
Yes, at the end of the episode.
At the beginning. Okay, you know what? We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out, and we'll bring it back. We'll talk about it next week. But this is the end of episode 38. Give us your score. God dang it.
Okay. I think this episode was definitely an improvement, but I just wish the Shindais would just shut up, because it's like we're trying to adapt to you guys being in the squad, but not really being in the squad. But you're not making it easier on us.
You're still garbage.
You're still garbage. It's like that joke I made about Alex Jones. Like, remember when we were going to Pasadena and I made that, and then it's like I told you that one thing he said, and then later on Saul was doing a thing that kind of made him sound like he wasn't lying about it. And I'm like, why are you making him sound like he actually has something legitimate to say? I'm glad they took him away in that movie we reviewed.
Yeah.
We're putting Substance D into our Wonder Ride books.
Continue.
Okay. God, I hope we don't get demonetized for referencing him. Okay. So as I was saying, choreography, special effects, always on point. At this point, I feel like you don't need you don't need Isaac to come back next episode. But he will, and Toma's going to have a slightly more powerful version of this form, where he's like full crimson armor, because you see, in the trailer, you actually see the Asayo Journey shoulder pad thing.
Yes.
But except it's blue. But, I really hope next episode is the episode where they finally perma-kill Isaac, so we could move on to Storius and Disaster, because there's nothing left to do but kill this guy, kill that guy, kill that guy. What is even going on with Disaster? I'm curious, because he was being an adorable little jerk, and we were loving him.
Okay, what's your score real quick?
Okay. But yeah, my big issue is the Shindai. So I would have to give this episode a 9 instead of a 10 because of the Shindais. Anytime it's a low 9 because what's it called? Kento got Ikazuchi instead of Mei.
Okay. So real quick before I go into it, it was episode 13 when he destroyed the book. And we thought he also destroyed Caliber, and that's the same episode where Kento disappeared. Episode 14 picks up after that, and episode 14 is when they fight Zuos, Legenio, and Storius.
Yes, and Toma goes inside the book.
Yes, and Disaster never picked up the sword.
No, he did not pick up the sword. But then in episode 15, he finally defeats Daichi. The original Saber, who's using the Caliber sword. Yes. And then when he defeats him, he's like, I entrust you with my goal. But then he gets killed, perma killed by Disaster, who then takes the sword.
Wait, that was episode 15.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe we're about to do this again. Hold on, give me a second. All right, he died. Toma comes back. Blah, 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 blah. Reika pulls up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, no, he never takes it. He never took it.
What?
I'm looking. He never took the sword.
But he did do the killing blow to Daichi, though.
He did. Wait, hold on. Let me check. Right here. Okay, so I'm looking. No, he never took it. He only took his book back. Disaster never took Caliber.
That's crazy.
Anyways, okay, I'm done because
he did kill Daichi though.
He did kill Daichi, but he never took He never took the Sword of Darkness. He never took Soul Edge. Anyways, now let me get to it. Anyways, I like this episode. The Shindai suck still. Not the actors, just the characters. They still make no damn sense. Because, again, part of the reason why the world is about to end is kind of because of y'all. Because y'all didn't look through the fact that Isaac was an insane sociopath who wanted to murder a child.
We're never letting go of that, by the way.
No, we're not. Y'all didn't look through the smoke and mirrors to realize this fool wanted to murder a child. And you say for the greater good. Get the hell out of my face with that nonsense. Miss me with that nonsense. Anyways, so that's problem number one. Problem number two, I'm pretty sure everyone on Kamen Rider Twitter has said this, and we're jumping in the wagon. We're hopping the bandwagon when we say this. May should have became a Spada. She should have took the Spada sword. May got robbed harder than Almond Johnson. May got robbed harder than freaking Asuka at WrestleMania 34. May got robbed harder than Rich Swann against Kenny Omega for the Impact Wrestling title. May got robbed harder than FTR at Full Gear last year when they lost to the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team titles. May got robbed harder than freaking Booker T at WrestleMania 19. May got robbed harder than Bret Hart in the Montreal Screwjob. May got robbed harder than Al Gore in the 2000 election. May got robbed. May got robbed harder than insert everything else.
May got robbed harder than the main character role for Finn.
Ooh, we don't go there. May got robbed harder than Finn did in the sequel trilogy. Yep. May got robbed harder than Darwin in X-Men First Class.
Oh,
May got robbed.
That still hurt me.
May got robbed harder than Matthew Vaughn after he literally fixed X-Men, and then they brought in punk self Bryan Singer to do Days of Future Past and X-Men Apocalypse. May got robbed harder than Jubilee and X-Men Apocalypse because they never even mentioned her name.
Yo, you're right. They didn't even bring her name up.
May got robbed harder than May and then Jubilee and X-Men Apocalypse. Come at me, Fox. Anyways. I'm done ranting. May got robbed. That's the tail of the story is May got robbed.
And you know what's especially insulting about this?
What?
Last season, Kamen Rider broke ground by making the very first female tertiary writer. And then May gets relegated to just being a low-class psychic.
Oh no! I'll say this because I know someone's gonna.
And also May put the work into it, plot wise, way earlier on than Yaiba did.
May got robbed harder than Idris Elba becoming James Bond. I said it. Anyways, I love Idris Elba, and if they, I'm just gonna say this right now, fan casting Tom Hardy's the next 007. Anyways, that's not the point. Let me get back to what I was trying to say. I will say this. This is the one thing I could say what they could do with May. May might be the next Sophie. Which if they make her the next Sophie, I'm fine with that. But after all the hard work May has done since the first arc, because we can all agree that May was a bit ditzy in the first arc until she tried to get her man's Rintaro to stop being stupid. And then after that, going forward, she skyrocketed. Her stocks shot to the moon like GameStop's stock market, okay? But she got robbed. I'm not even going to front. Y'all can quote me on that. I will gladly take the smoke for anyone who watches the recordings later. But overall...
What's your score?
Oh, no, I haven't got to the positives. I love the moment with Kento and his dad. I love the fights. I love the back and forth dialogue between Kamen Rider Phoenix and Toma. I really like that. I like kind of Ultra Instinct Toma's cross saber form. That was really cool. I still want to know what the hell is going to happen with Disaster and Storius, because we know that they lurking in the shadows. They plotting. They Thanos at this point. I don't know what's going to happen. I want to see, because again, they can wrap this show up in the next few episodes. You do not have to go to 50 episodes. Wrap it in the next 3 or 4 episodes tops. Like 42 episodes should be the max.
46. I want them. I wanted to hit the 1500 mark.
Okay, that's fine. Overall, I think I'm more critical about Meg getting robbed. So I want to give this an 8 out of 10. I really do. But the fights saved the show, and I'm excusing the Shindais. I give this a very high 9 out of 10. I need the next episode to be a perfect 10, though.
Yeah, next episode definitely needs to be a perfect 10. Look, man, it's not gonna be enough for him to go cross Crimson Dragon. I need him to I need actual plot substance to make the episode better than what it is right now. And the Shindais had better improve their dang booking. Let's move on to the comments.
Comments time. All right, Facebook, YouTube, y'all heard us rant and go off topic because here on Morphin Network, we'll talk about every other piece of pop culture except the thing we're trying to talk about. We won't talk about Power. We won't talk about Power Rangers Kamen Rider. No, that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Dragon Ball. We're going to talk about Yu Hakusho. I'm joking. But no, on the real, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this new episode of Kamen Rider Saber for Facebook and YouTube. If you guys are brand new to our Facebook page, be sure to like and follow our page. We do have an upcoming interview this Saturday, so be on the lookout for that as we're going to be interviewing Joel Tebek. Who has done many monsters from Ninja Storm, from Samurai, from Megaforce, you name it, he has done it. We'll be interviewing him this coming Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. To our YouTube audience, thank you guys so much for watching this brand episode of the Rider Time Podcast. If you are new to Morphin Network's YouTube page, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And with that being said, let's get started. Kuma-ken, who's always our first dude here. Funny, this first episode this month, Toma is wielding a rainbow sword. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to everyone out there in the Power Ranger community. Happy Pride Month to you guys.
I said this several episodes ago. Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony of love.
Anyways, I know a chant for Kamen Rider. When Earth and Wonder World combine, evil forces commit the crime with swords. Wonder Ride Books and his friends Toma shall decide how this story ends.
Doesn't rhyme though.
Who cares? Who cares? Free form. Shut up.
Yeah, but all the Green Lantern oaths rhyme.
Shut up. No.
Even Indigo.
We're not. This is Japan. No. Haikus. Kuma-ken in Brightest Day and Blackest Night. No evil will outrun my bike. Let those who gather tear in my beware Kamen Rider kick. See, that's a good one. Is this season a speed run? I hate to break it to them. They are already in this. They are already in second at best. Yeah, that's true. I still can't stand Reika and her brother. We can't either. We don't know why. I really hope, again, either they're going to give us a redemption for them within the next few episodes, or we gotta have to wait for a V Cinema for that.
Yeah, and honestly, the only thing I like about the Shindais is their
are their powers. Yeah,
which I pre-ordered, but still.
L'Oreal, I agree with y'all about the Shindais. Between them kidnapping Luna and them nearly killing my man, these guys are the worst. My elder sibling told me to stop at episode 30 of Hibiki.
No, 33. Episode 33 of Hibiki. Like 34 is when it gets really bad.
Yeah.
And I love my IG rant about everything wrong with like the third part of Hibiki.
More Shindai rants. We want more. What's up, Scorpio Gaming? What's up? What's up?
More Shindai rants.
Caitlin Smith. The story of Kenta was but I really want May to go a spot. Thank you. Like, don't rob May of this. Toei. Okay, zoom in. Toei, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Do not rob May of this. Don't rob May of being a Kamen Rider. Please don't. I'll take Sophie. If you make her the next Sophie, where she's the Oracle, I will be okay with it. But it is better if you make her a Kamen Rider. Do not rob May-chan of this opportunity. Do not rob her of becoming a Kamen Rider, Toei. Please don't. Please.
Also, keep in mind, Yaiba was a tertiary writer.
And again, even though we made fun of Yaiba because she kept doing Sakura things, she did redeem herself. Just saying.
But still, like, heck, I even have my own fan-made second writer that was female. But the point is, it's like, it's like we were just starting to make so much progress with our female lead roles last season. I feel like we're taking a step back. And what's especially hurtful is that May really carried the team for a lot of episodes.
Exactly. Oh, what the hell?
Carried. She freaking carried, and I cannot stress that enough. She carried more than Yaiba did. And Yaiba had to be a writer.
Kaylin Smith, you went off for a second. I know. May has been robbed this season. Leo, do that. Get out here, Cody Blythe. Cody's house.
What dance is he talking about?
I don't know. Well, anyways.
Cody, what dance is he talking about?
Ren, he's still a butthead and still want to punch him for what he did to my man. L'Oreal, you are one of a kind. Can I drink Toma's new sword? It does look like one of those sugary drinks from Dave & Buster's. I will say that now.
I suddenly have a craving for Surge.
Surge does sound pretty good right now. Okay, no. The way Toma used that Cosmos sword rocked. The sword reminds me of Kiva, the slider activation.
Yeah, it's like the Sunvat sword.
I knew that something space related would be part of my man's powers. Yeah, it's pretty much the Chaos Emeralds, like I said. As for Falcon's sword, Toma and the others should have picked that up. Yep. Yeah, it's just like what happened a few 10 episodes ago.
Yeah, like when they were like lying down in the rooftop and the swords were like way over there. Like, has anyone ever like why does no one ever listen to Troy's advice for Megaforce?
Kamen Rider shouldn't leave their swords in the ground. Exactly.
Don't let go of your sword.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Listen to Andrew Gray. Don't let go of your sword.
The plots are accelerating too much. It's feeling rushed. Yeah, it is. I mean, like I said,
but also there's really not much left to write about, though.
Yeah, and like I said, it feels like a Shonen Jump story at this point. It's the reason why.
But it doesn't feel as rushed as the first 8 episodes did.
Yeah, the first arc of Saber did feel very, very rushed, but that's not here nor there. Jezer Reyes from Illuminati. Spoiler alert. No. Invincible's been out for a month. Everyone the spoiler alert is gone because Omni-Man got some Black Air Force One activity raging inside him. Just saying. May got robbed harder than Batman's pants.
Wait, May got robbed harder than Batman in Dark Knight Returns.
May got robbed harder than Nicolas Cage's. No, I got one. Hear me out. May got robbed harder than Batista trying to become Bane in the next Batman movie.
She got robbed harder than La La Land trying to win an Oscar.
No. May got robbed. Ooh, okay. No, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't gonna do it. I got an idea to sell Kamen Rider May. Think of the toys. Yep. That's pretty much it. And that is. And Psycho, what's up, Psycho Orange? Psycho Orange is back. Ha 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 ha. What's up, Psycho Orange? And that is it for the YouTube and Facebook comments. Thank you guys so much. Bye, comment section. Bye. And we are done with the Rider Time podcast. Mike, as always, you are a great co-host. And I will say this now. Where can the people find you on social media?
Yes, you could find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BrokenKawato, and you can find me on Instagram at chrono_cosplay. And you were also a very lovely co-host and very forgiving considering certain things. But speaking of deadlines, Miles Morales, Scorpion's Revenge, Miles Morales.
I'm gonna finish. Listen, I'm gonna finish this month. You will get it, you will get your game back by the end of the month. Okay.
How are those training missions coming along?
Fine. Anyways, y'all can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @the_Rex_Fox. There you go. YouTube Rex_Fox, where I am actually streaming live on YouTube now. I am back on YouTube. The video, I will be making videos throughout this summer. I'm trying to be consistent. So I will be streaming more on both Twitch and YouTube, which reminds me, follow me on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. There you go. And you want more content? Myself and Kabuto here. We do our video game podcast. It's a struggle game podcast every weekend, which reminds me, hey, how's Scorpion's Revenge and Mortal Kombat 2021 doing?
Still working on it. Been busy this week.
We can't get the Juneteenth movies until these get out.
Okay.
Anyways. Other than that, y'all can find me on twitch.tv/RecklessFox and follow us on SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker.audio, and Stitcher Radio at the Struggle Game Podcast. We are there, and we will be throughout next week. We will be covering E3, virtual E3, because it is the YouTube Summer Gaming event, and E3 is still going next week. So we will be covering all of the news and updates that will be going on, and everything like that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much. You've been a terrific audience. I know this is a long episode, but until then, well. We gotta talk about some evil writers like Solomon. Hit it.
Damn you, Solomon.
今回は evil writers. Henson.
Not all writers fought on the side of justice.
While the original two writers had to face Gale Shocker's Shocker Riders, and Black had to fight Shadow Moon, that weren't officially regarded as writers.
In Kamen Rider Ryuki, Odin is the first villain writer of the franchise. And in the film, Kamen Rider Agito, Project G4 is the first Dark Rider.
Not all Dark Riders are villains, as Kamen Riders Chalice, Dark Kiva, and Skull were allies to the heroes in some form.
In Kamen Rider Gaim, Great Soccer Battle, Golden Fruit Cup, Kota becomes the first main rider to also be a Dark Rider.
I will see you all next time.
Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Today's Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop and Pop, which is now August the 27th to the 29th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia. And Ranger Stop Convention, which is now November 11th to the 14th, 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstop.com for more info.